In 800 feet, turn right onto West Helena Avenue. Take the next right onto West Helena Avenue.
So this is tough. This circumstance, let's say, was applied, or does apply,
in half a mile,
to
turn left
me
onto
changing
Airport Road.
venues, jurisdictions, counties, cities, municipalities. In my fight against this, I will land in many different places. I was treated awful in Ohio until about a year ago, where I bought land in Texas. It didn't work out whatsoever. And so I went out on the road and said, my goal is to live in Washington State, which is where I've been treated the best over the last 10 or more years, is in Washington State. That's not a real factor right now, because they've been onslaught against me since the time I re-entered into the state. The plan was to go through California and have them get some criticism somewhere along the way. And they have. And the circumstance has.
Airport Road.
But the effect right now, and this is a dual people are looking at me, man. This is messed
Continue on
up,
Airport
dude.
Road for 3/4 of a mile.
This is messed up. This group is messed up bad. But this is a dual thing. The individuals doing this are hyperactive, and they need this as such. This is part of their complex. And they're treating it as well as a drug addiction, which some of them are. They're not that well off there as far as making decisions. A lot of their decisions are made off of how they feel. So they'll make advances onto the subject based on their feelings compared to the circumstances and compared to their wit. So they can project into the future and say, oh, well, if I propose that he's to be or dealt with in a certain way in Ellensburg, I will do that and stick to it. And that's what you've seen in the month of June and July, is their applied sense of what Ellensburg would be. And they started that by fashioning it as Ellen Nolan, which is always coming up. So now we're in Ellensburg. That could be the healthiest thing imaginable for all parties involved, but they can't organize that in a healthy way. So right now they have it organized so that Ellensburg means do more of whatever you want. And don't regard any consequences, because the consequences are precluded somewhere else. The consequences go somewhere else for what I've done and what I mean to do. So I'll make a judgment call to do more in Ellensburg.
Take the next right onto Elmview Road, then your destination will be on the right.
And where am I headed? A food bank, because I truly cannot afford food. It's far too expensive. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing.